So before we get to actually multiplying polynomials, let's recall what it means to multiply variables. So if I have, I'm just making this up, 3x to the 5th, and I'm multiplying by negative 7x to the 9th. Okay, so if I'm multiplying here, what do I do? Well, well, all I do is I just take the numbers and multiply them. Multiply the coefficients. That's the first thing. So just multiply the coefficients. That's easy. 3 times negative 7. Negative 21. All right, then the next thing you do, when you're multiplying variables, you add the exponents. So that's what we're going to do. I have these variables, x to the 5th and x to the 9th. To multiply them, it's weird. You have to follow a different rule. Why do you have to add them, though? Well, what would this be? This would be x to the 14th. Okay, so that's how you do that. Why, though? I don't understand why. Well, if I have x to the 5th, that's the same thing as x times x times x 5 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay, and if I want to multiply it by x to the 9th, 1, 2, that's 9 times, right? Just by the definition of what an exponent is, tells us to write this 5 times and this 9 times. Okay, but then I could just get rid of those parentheses, right? Erases the parentheses, not some of the x's, but whatever. And we fixed it. So now what do I have? Well, there's 14 total. It's just like adding. So this is, by definition, x to the 14th. That's why you add. But it's a shortcut. It's a shortcut. You don't have to write it all out like that. So that's multiplying variables. Let's take a look at multiplying polynomials. Okay. All right, here we go. Here it says to multiply. And really, I mean, we've seen stuff like this before. All we got to do is distribute. Right? We just distribute each one of these things. You multiply the coefficients, you add the variables. Okay, but you're like, what about that one? That one doesn't have any variables. Well, then you can't add the exponents for the variables. So you just multiply the numbers. I mean, it's very easy. So let's see. What's negative 4 times 11? Negative 44. And then I must add the exponents. There's x to the 8th. Oh, this is pretty easy. And then negative 4 times positive 2, that's negative 8. Add the exponents. Well, what if it is hangled 5, 6, 7. X to the 7th. And then we got negative 4 and then a positive 9. We're multiplying. That's just negative 36, I think. And then just you add the exponent. Oh, when you don't have an exponent, it's a 1. Okay, so that's really just x is x to the 6th. Okay, negative 4 times 1, that's negative 4. And then there is no exponent over here, so I can't add anything. I must have to just keep that. And there you go. That's how you multiply. That's just distributing that. And so that hopefully that's easy. Yeah, we'll go to the next video then. So there you go. Good job. You did it. I did it. You didn't. Okay.